It is exactly the worst. Infinite crashes and the promises don't work. WTF, are they paying you to lie? It can't be much. May, you're talking crap. It is so much better than going to the ball. You're obviously being paid by the people of Tabor to put shit on this game. Exfilzone is a good. Maybe stop taking money from Tabor and play a good game. Why you take money from Combat Waffle for they shit game? Shill for CW. Tabor is way too clunky, but it's very smooth, I said. Shill. YouTube, welcome back to the channel. My name is McCavity. Welcome back, guys. And today I just wanted to talk about my experiences with Tabor and Exfilzone and how it is affecting the channel and how it is affecting myself and my community. Little context and backstory: if you've never seen a video of mine, you don't know who I am. My name is McCavity Cat. I make Ghosts of Tabor content pretty much exclusively here on the channel for the past 14 months, sprinkling a couple other games here and there. We've played things like Hide the Corpse, we've played NFL Pro Era 2, and we've played some flat screen games in the past as well. But my main game of choice, my main content game on this channel is Ghosts of Tabor. Recently, a game called Exfilzone has burst onto the scene to kind of try to take on Tarkov's player base and kind of grab some market share in the VR extraction shooter space. Now, I've tried the game a few times, and I think it's good. I like the game. I like the game a lot, and I'm going to keep playing the game, but it isn't going to be my main game, at least not right now. I think there are things that Tabor has cooked over the last 2 years, you know, that Exfilzone just can't have yet, because this is still in alpha or beta or whatever it is that just dropped to the public to be able to play in January. It's new, it's fresh. In a lot of videos that I was talking about, the videos that I've played Exfilzone, my biggest gripe with the game, my only super huge complaint with the game is the blurriness of the game. The game is so blurry, and I've had comments in those videos say, oh, you gotta turn off SSAO. I can't turn off SSAO. Oh, are you not playing on PC VR? Yes, I'm playing on Steam. Well, then there should be an option to turn it off. There's not. I have screenshots, my brother. Other people say, oh, the game's not blurry. Blurry my ass, you're lying. No, it is actually super duper blurry. I popped in, I grabbed a screenshot. I don't know how well it's going to translate, but I just wish people could see what I see when I'm playing Exfilzone, because the game itself could be so good, but it is just not a beautiful game, and that is factual. That is factual for me. I'm not saying it's like that for everybody, because I know that some people say that there's no blur issues at all. Well, I don't know what kind of computer you're running, brother, but we got the 3090 over here. We got the Ryzen 7 7800X. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I got 64 gigs of RAM. You know what I mean? The whole thing is liquid cooled, brother. I don't know what y'all are doing to not make it look like this, but it is so bad that it's almost unplayable for me. Ghosts of Tabor just dropped probably their greatest update of all time. We can now fold armors, we can fold backpacks, we can put them in stuff. They save a lot of space. The new med system is so good, and I've talked about that before. Like, another problem that I have with Exfilzone is the healing system is so good, but it's so realistic that it almost becomes a chore when we're talking about a game that I don't want to have to sit there for 5 minutes healing my arm that's blacked out, when I can just pop a stim or pop an NRS and get back into the game. I don't want to have to like do this combat medicine chore all the time. That's why I don't think the two are super comparable. Are they both VR extraction shooters? Yes, but that's about where it ends, to be honest. Tabor is super smooth. Some of the guns in Exfilzone are super clunky when you're strafing left and right. I know it's like your shoulder is hopping, and I don't even have to shoot, and I still have recoil for some reason. I can't get a bead on anybody, but when I strafe in Tabor, my shoulder doesn't go up and down, so my red dot doesn't go up and down, and I can get onto the target a lot easier, a lot better. Exfilzone has sprint. They have clambering, like you can like vault over things. It's super cool. Exfilzone's maps are massive, and they'd be super beautiful if it just wasn't so blurry, dude. And there's gotta be a way to fix it. I just haven't been able to fix it. Being able to do scav runs in Exfilzone is absolutely so good. And I know Tabor has been talking about adding that for years, but it's still not in the game. And like day one, here we are in Exfilzone and we have scav runs, which is super dope. I don't know where this misconception is that I hate this game. I absolutely love Exfilzone. I think it is a fantastic game. It's just hard for me to play because I'm old and it's blurry as shit. If it wasn't blurry, look out, homie. I'm a threat. You know what I mean? When it comes to Ghosts of Tabor, I can see across the entire map. No issues, no problems. I can see everything. In Exfilzone, if it's past 50 meters, it becomes a distorted, jumbly, pixelated mess. And if somebody was in a window or something, I wouldn't be able to tell. So as someone who's created content on YouTube before, kind of sharing my earnings, talking about how we make money, I wanted to discuss some of these comments and just kind of go over the fact that people are claiming that I'm a shill. It kind of feels like an attack, bro, and it's fine. Like, I'm not upset. I'm good. If they want to keep, posting their comments and stuff, that's engagement, dog, and that's good for the algorithm, and that's good for me. But I've showed everybody my earnings on the channel. I try to do that once every 6 months or once a year, you know what I mean? When it comes to Combat Waffle Studios, I have never talked to Scott. Aside from when you watch my video and I'm yelling at Scott because something stupid happened in the game and I'm putting full blame on him, that's the only time I've ever talked to him, and guess what? He never responds. No dev from Combat Waffle has ever reached out to your boy. I applied for content creator role 6 months ago. I still don't have it. In fact, I reached out to their mods in a support ticket last week, and I was told, nah, you're gonna have to wait, but don't worry, your application is still out there. 14 months, and they still refuse to give me content creator role. Kind of wild that they've never talked to me, they've never given me content creator role, and they've never paid me a freaking dime, and I'm still here playing the game. It's almost like I actually love the game. It's crazy. Every video that I have ever been paid for or provided a key for, like with Hide the Corpse, with any other game that I have been provided for free, I have disclosed that information because it's the law, okay? It's just so hard to compare the two games because I feel like it's comparing like beer and liquor. Like, both of them gonna fuck you up, but they're not in the same category. They're not in the same league. They're both alcohols, but one's stronger than the other. You know what I mean? One has different properties. One of them tastes good, one of them tastes awful, but it goofs you up a lot faster. You know what I mean? Now, in full transparency, none of this is to say that I wouldn't. You know what I mean? Because none of the comments have asked this one simple thing. Would you take money from Combat Waffle? Yes, I would. Not to say that this game is better than anything else. I would never compromise my integrity and say, oh, Exfilzone is shit because Combat Waffle is paying me, so it's the better game. And I would, on the other hand, certainly not take money from Exfilzone and be like, oh, Exfilzone is the best game now because they're paying me. That's not how that works. There's a good Dave Chappelle joke about that as well, where he's talking about Coke and Pepsi. I can't tell the difference. All I know is that Pepsi paid me recently, so they taste better. It ain't like that, dog. It ain't like that, bro. But keep in mind that at the end of the day, this is a dream of mine. This is what I wanted to do with my life for so long. Like, I don't even think y'all really understand. Like, when we hit 4K subs, like, I could have cried, bro. Like, that's insane to me, honestly. And that ain't even shit, really. You know what I mean? You can't do a full-time living on 4K subs, but it's just the fact that we're growing the channel, we're growing a dope community, we're having fun together. That's what I want to do. But at the end of the day, it is a dream of mine. Would I take money from Combat Waffle to make a certain amount of videos on their game per month? And, my opinions are my own, and I don't have to talk shit about another game? Sign the check, brother. Sign the check. That's a dream come true. That's like saying you love to cook, but if Blackstone approached you and said, hey, stop cooking on that stovetop, what if we provide you a free Blackstone? You just have to say that, we provided this to you for free. You wouldn't do it? What do you mean? Over the last 2 years, I have watched Ghosts of Tabor grow up, change, take things out, add new things in, and we're gonna see the same thing with Exfilzone. And I'm gonna be there pretty much every step of the way, my guy, because like I said, a lot of these comments don't take into consideration that, you know, that nobody has asked, do you like Exfilzone? Yes, I do. I love Exfilzone. I've had a lot of fun on Exfilzone. I've had a lot more fun on Tabor, but that's because Tabor has been around for 2 more years. Both can coexist. Both can have equal space on this channel. And I'm gonna make content on both, and I'm gonna make content on other games. But the thing is just like, I'm never gonna take a payment to say that one thing is better than the other. And this video is more for like actual subscribers and stuff, dude. Like, I don't expect many people outside of my subscriber base to find this video, but you know, I just kind of wanted to address it because while it doesn't bug me and it doesn't like make me sad, it's still just like the fact that people think that I can't possibly love a game and I have to take money and compromise my integrity and who I am as a person just to play a game on the fucking internet is actually wild to me. So it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna continue to upload Tabor. We're gonna continue to upload Exfilzone if that's your thing. Yo, welcome aboard, bro. If it's not, get the fuck out, man, and we'll see you later, all right? I'm out of here, man. I just wanted to talk about the 2 games here and how it's affecting the channel, you know? This is going to be a one-off. Of course, we'll return to regularly scheduled videos this week, so it is what it is. But anyways, man, I'm out of here, brother. Take it easy and take care.